Man standing up there.
Yeah, I just started, like, watching you, and my friend...
Like online, right now?
Yeah.
So he was the one outside our hotel.
Yeah. My friend is obsessed with you. What is the
Online, right? Not with the window.
Yeah. And he keeps referencing, what's the deal with the bat credit card?
The bad credit card in Batman and Robin, there's a scene where actually Batman he pays for something, a woman actually, with a bad credit card. God, that sounds even worse when you put it like that.
I wanted to ask about the
and it's just, I had this big blow up in the review where I'm like, that's it, Batman is dead, that's the end of Batman, you kill him, I just had this big blow up about it. It's just been a running joke.
Wait. Batman had a credit card.
Yeah. Don't see Batman and Robin. You'll have a good cry.
The scene will kill part of your childhood.
I lost the nipples with the credit card. Doug and I disagree because
which one here?
When the Batman Forever was on the cover of Time magazine. Because I remember watching it when I was 15. I was like, wait a second, you can tell me Batman just sat there and posed for the camera? I'm like, no way. But for Doug, it was Batman credit card. That's when he watched it.
I understand your frustration now. I get it.
I'll see how it is. So yeah, that's the story behind it. Awesome. Look forward to it. Yes, person in the bridge right there.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, now in terms of the credit card,
No questions about the credit card.
Okay, now in terms of about the credit card, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have the Bat credit card or Superman Visa?
I haven't seen the Superman Visa. So I would imagine it being in, well, Bruce Wayne's pretty rich. The credit limit on that's got to be awesome. Superman is invulnerable, so I don't know why you would need a credit card. I would just march and be like, give me that. Oh, the candy bar. That'll be $2.92. That's right to see in Superman 3 where he goes bad, he just goes in and steals candy bars. Put on my Super Visa, and it's just, you don't have a Super Visa. Superman stole my Snickers. Exploitation. Superman steals Snickers. Wow, that's starting a weird conversation. There's someone over here. Yes, there's one big door there.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, what's possibly the most favorite review you've ever did as Nostalgia Critic?
My favorite review easily Heart's Nightmare. Everyone loves the Nightmare. Moulin Rouge is my favorite. Before that used to be like Tom and Jerry. Yeah, either Tom and Jerry or Casper were probably my favorite. But the Moulin Rouge one, I love how it flows. I love fast it goes. I love working off those two. I love the music in it. It looks. And it was fun to shoot. It was great to edit, and I just love it. I love the way it turned out. And it doesn't feel like 45 minutes. It goes really quick. I'm always really impressed by how well that flows. So yeah, that's easily my favorite. Let's see. Let's do person with the white hair.
I know it's a newer movie. Star Trek one is kind of over, but are you gonna review the prequel?
Oh, am I gonna review the new picture? No, I like it. I think it's pretty good. Yeah. We always make fun of what's his name, Eric Bana, as the bad guy. Yeah.
Depends whether or not they pick you again.
Which is so like the Star Trek films have so many great villains, and that one's just so bad. It's like him and Desiree Abraham are just like totally, just bland. Jody Washington? That's what he sounds like. He's got the strangest accent. What are you, Romulan or West Virginian? So no, probably not. Gonna be like that. To the Black Panther.
I was wondering because there hasn't been like an old versus new out lately. I was wondering if that's because like there hasn't really been many material for it, and so like.
I don't know. There's always remakes.
Maybe like Milo and Tony.
But here's the thing, because I saw one episode of the movie for the year of horses. Or something so Godfather. That'd be crazy. Like, Seabiscuit was worse than Saw. Saw Biscuit. That would have been hard. Yeah, I know. I just see something like this horse match, you have two choices. I'll get rid of something. I saw like one episode, I don't even know if I saw the full episode, but I saw like one episode of the new show to get somebody, I know bronies or whatever are like really hit right now. So I was looking up, I looked up for this Ask That Guy question. I thought, wouldn't it be funny if like, you know, I know a lot about this show, and I'm just like, oh, I mean, no, that's for girls, you know. And so it's just sort of a throwaway joke for that. And it's like, the episode's like, cute, it's okay, you know, but it's like, I just got into his curious face and sampled it. But it's like, I couldn't get like, I guess I don't quite see what the obsession is. I mean, I'm glad they took a show that was pretty damn bad and, you know, turned it into something that, you know, was pretty original.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Or Zelda, or a Link from Legend of
Zelda.
Zelda.
Because I had to watch all those shows. And again, I just wouldn't be able to properly represent. I don't have the time to watch all the shows.
And the new one's kind of, I mean, I've seen a couple episodes myself. The new one's funny, but it's just, it's not her thing. Well, if it's your thing, that's
yeah,
fine.
it's
I'm
like,
not going to get into
and that lightsaber
argument, whatever. It's like, oh, bronies, oh, anti-bronies. It's just like, you know, but I'm just surprised that it's just become this thing.
I think it's more, I think what people relate to probably more is that, you know, males can like something that's female. It's like, that's fine. You know,
But I mean,
like,
it's just the way on the internet, it's like such an issue. It's
I think now they're
gay
assuming
marriage is an issue. It's like this has become a great political issue of our time. Pro New My Little Pony or anti.
hey, liking bronies is a choice, okay?
It's a lifestyle choice. You're born that way.
You're born a brony.
I did not choose to be a brony. Yeah, it's like this has become this huge thing. That's what I don't get. It's like, if you like the show, awesome. If you don't, shut up. Yeah. It's like, either way, shut up. it's like weird shit or not. It's a TV show. Come on.
Blame 4chan.
Thank you, Courtney.
That's
someone
that's
that's
a
the theme of everything. Everything stupid on the internet seems to, you know, the answer I always hear is blame 4chan.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Did 4chan come up with that?
Blame 4chan.
Yes. I see all the way in the back, the blonde there.
Hello again. Yeah, I have a suggestion for the old versus new though.
Okay.
Dr. Doolittle.
Oh.
That would require us to sit through an Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. I never did see the original, but
Like opposed to Eddie Murphy being funny.
yeah, I never did see the original. The new one didn't do much for me, so.
Well, we should see what we can do with all the animals.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah. I want to see the gorilla go to TGI.
Wait, with that show, you guys always gets the hot woman? Yeah. Such a very sitcom now. Let's do something over here. Do all the way in the back there. Lecture, yeah. I think it's Rachel.
Do you ever see yourself doing any sort of like foreign reviews, like Turkish Star Wars or anything?
Ed does a lot of those. I believe he does those very well. He does like the Turkish Matrix and the Turkish Star Wars, and he even got the copyright to the Turkish Rainbow. So probably not. Again, I don't think that's much up my alley, but
We were going to do Turkish Schindler's List, but just.
yeah. No, we were going to make Turkish. But you shut it down for whatever reason.
No, let's do it.
Let's do it. Right? You heard it right here. Turkish Schindler's List is going to be made. Yeah, that'll be the 40th anniversary.
It'll be a musical. It'll be great.
Starring Tommy Wiseau.
We better stop. We're going to go. We're going to the dark side.
Let's do black shirt with the brown robe there.
He's a Jedi.
Back to Batman, no, we're not going to talk about the you know what. Checking out Batman Beyond since you guys are big fans of the original animated series.
Oh, some people have been asking me that if I check out Batman Beyond. And it's like, you know, just a little after my time. I think I caught like 1 or 2 episodes. I just, it was okay. I mean, I wasn't getting that.
It didn't grip me. Like, and I have, again, it's one of those shows that, and nothing really against it. I couldn't tell you why I'm not into it. It just, I watched the first few episodes when it came out, and I was like, oh, it's kind of a cool idea, I guess. And it was like, it just never grabbed me, but I don't think it's a bad show.
Yeah, I couldn't get into like you know, a teen Batman, you know, especially, you know, he sort of says like the cool catchphrase and stuff. Well, meanwhile, you have the real Batman as the old guy there. Give him a friggin' suit still. Come on.
That happened with Justice League, because this is pretty much canon.
What was it?
Justice League, you tried that, or?
Oh, on the show?
Yeah.
I never watched.
I've seen Justice League. That's another thing where it's just like I just couldn't get into it. And again, I couldn't really tell you why. It's just for the most part, I'm not into team things. I like the Avengers. I like X-Men. That's pretty much the extent of it. I never just was into Justice League, even in the comics. Like it was like the one just didn't grab me like the X-Men or the Avengers did.
The one thing I did like in that Batman Beyond phase of it, I did sort of like, I like the backstory in that Return of the Joker. I like how they showed he died, but I was just like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. I like it. They're really taking some chances here. So it's like, I like that. I thought that backstory was pretty cool.
Some of it too, I would say, is the animation got a little weird, and I just wasn't into the new style. It was kind of thrown at.
It was a little too sharp edges and stuff. Yeah, but it was okay. I mean, we can't say it's a bad show. Just, you know, not for us. Let's take someone else on this side. Yes, front row, purple hair.
I'll tell you who I like the most. I hate Spoonie. Kenneth and Kara.
Who is the easiest to fill in, or whose style is the most enjoyable? You know, Brent went pretty easy and stuff like that. The ones where I do find, like, whenever I write something, they always say it exactly how I think they're going to say it. Is probably Noah and Lewis. I mean, they say it exactly how you know, like I say the comic say. Yeah, like when we did the Alone in the Dark review, that seemed to go really quick because just every take they did, I was just like, oh, that's exactly how I imagine saying it. That's not always good because sometimes you can have someone like a Phelan or Lindsay or something like that, where they can say it in a way it's like you didn't imagine it being said this way, but a lot of times it's good because it's like, oh, you wouldn't normally say it this way, and they're saying it this way. That sort of throws you off balance a little bit, and it makes it sound a little funnier. You know, Phelan, every time I write a line for him, I never know.
We just normally think at some point he's just going to snap and come at us with an axe,
yeah, so it's like that. But in terms of which ones were the most similar, he was probably the fastest. Probably the one with Lewis and Noah. That seemed to be quickest and the most similar. Let's see, let's do something over here.